Everybody, welcome back to Slasher Media, the YouTube channel where we talk horror and nothing but horror. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. And today, guys, I'll bring you another movie review. And today, I'll be reviewing Five Nights at Freddy's. This film was released around October. In the US, it was October 27th, 2023. And in the UK, it was October 25th, 2023. The movie was directed by Emma Tammy. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into a review and see what I think about Five Nights at Freddy's. The movie opens with a security guard looking very scared. As he tried to open a vent, he manages to open it going through the vent and exiting on the other side. As he is trying to find a way out, we see from the perspective of something as he looks at it and screams. We then see him wake up and strapped to a chair as a mechanical mask approaches him. The movie cuts to a room and a wall full of drawings. As the title intro begins, after the intro, we meet our first main character, Mike, Josh Hutchinson, and we meet his little sister, Abby, played by Piper Rubio. Mike is at work as a mall security guard. After he talks with someone he works with, he is in line for some ice cream as he sees a young boy stood alone when a guy walks up to the boy, grabbing him as Mike runs after him. Hey! This then cuts to Mike in a career counselor's office, where we meet Steve Raglan, played by the amazing Matthew Lillard, who played Stu in the first Scream movie. This is where we learn that the guy Mike attacked was the boy's father.
In broad daylight, in front of his child.
As they talk, Steve does offer Mike a job, a security guard job, but different. He will be on his own this time. But Mike tells him he can't work nights. Mike arrives home as the babysitter Max, played by Kat Connor Sterling, is watching the TV. Mike goes to check on his sister, as later that night Mike goes to sleep. Here I'll mention that Mike has found a way of sleeping so he can somewhat access memories, one in particular being the day his younger brother was kidnapped during a family picnic. The next day inside an office, we also meet Mike and Abby's aunt, Jane, played by Mary Stuart Masterson, and we meet her lawyer, Doug, played by Michael P. Sullivan. Jane is trying to gain custody of Abby from Mike, calling him unfit and all other things, too. She tells Doug to pass Mike a family court document for him to sign over child custody to Jane. Back home, Mike calls Steve's office to accept the security gig.
Sir, I can't work nights.
Yeah, I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Later, Mike arrives at his first night at the place, which is called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzas, place that no longer is in operation and just abandoned. The security office, Mike watches an advert for the pizza place, but then he finds a security jacket as he walks around the place. He does move a curtain as we see our first glimpse at the animatronics. Mike again falls asleep at the desk back inside of the memory. Garrett! We are then in a diner where Jane and her lawyer are sat across from Max and Jeff, played by David Lind. Turns out Jane hired Max and Jeff to find dirt on Mike, as she could get custody of Abby, but Max found nothing, as she instead tells them to break into Mike's new workplace to mess it up, so Mike would get fired for it. This also where we get a cameo from MatPat.
Well, that's no fun. You do realize that lunch is the most important meal of the day.
Thought it was breakfast.
Some people say that, but, you know, It's just a theory.
Are you being...
After another dream sequence, Mike wakes up to the security camera screen glitching as he turns the power off. Then when he turns it back on, everything is back to normal. But he then spots a police car on the camera feed, is where we meet Vanessa, played by Elizabeth Lale. As they talk, she notices that Mike is bleeding, and she knows where the first aid kit is kept. She patches him up as they talk.
This place, it gets to people. It's one of the reasons why you're gonna quit.
I'm sorry?
Oh, yeah, you security hires? You never left.
This leads to Vanessa asking Mike if she has met them yet. As Mike asks, met who? They turn the power on in the main area of the place as she presses a button signed as Showtime. This happens. So, we meet Foxy, Mr. Cupcake, Chica, Bonnie, and Freddy Fazbear himself. After they talk, it's now the morning, and we see Jeff watching them leave, as he calls Max. A moment later, Jeff, Max, and others break into the restaurant so they can mess it up. As they do, one by one, they are taken out by the robots. Max, wondering what is going on inside, as she was waiting in the car, she walks in and confronted by Freddy and killed. Back at the home, Mike puts the badge Vanessa gave him into a broken drawer. As Abby goes and opens it, finding the court document, they both agree they don't like their aunt, but then there is a knock at the door and it's Vanessa. Abby meets her, but then Mike and Vanessa go outside to chat.
His name was Garrett. And when I was about 12,
Later, for obvious reasons, Max doesn't call and show up to look after Abby, so Mike takes her to work with him. He lets Abby sleep as he goes into the main area, cleaning the place up. Mike then goes to the office as he falls asleep. Abby wakes up and goes to the main area, meeting the robots, as Mike is again in the dream. This time he meets a young boy who was one of the kids kidnapped and put inside the animatronics. Mike then wakes up as he runs to see Abby as he tries to protect her from the robots, but Abby defends them. Back at their home, Mike finds some drawings Abby has done, and one in particular.
can you explain this to me? You drew that, right?
Back at the restaurant, we see Vanessa inside looking at the wall of drawings as Mike and Abby show up.
So,
I miss you guys.
you knew about this.
Mike and Vanessa and Abby and the robots work together as they begin to build a fort together. After all of them are done, Mike and Vanessa go into a storage room to talk and grab some blankets. After this, back at their home, Mike wakes up Abby as we see their aunt is there. Abby, thinking the worst, says she hates Mike and runs to her room, scribbling out drawings with Mike in them. After this, and a scene of Mike in a pharmacy, we see Mike fall asleep again as he sees the memory, but then we see all of the children.
What is this? This isn't what I asked for.
That's what you want?
No. I just want to find the...
After being attacked in the dream, Mike wakes up to the same mask coming towards his face, but he escapes and he finds the body of the group from the break-in. He runs out back at their home. Their aunt sits down, but Abby is met with the young boy who I believe is the boy who possesses the Freddy bot. Jane is on the ground, unsure if she's dead or just knocked out. Abby and Freddy leave as we get this scene.
Not cool. Why do I always get the weirdos?
Mike wakes up on a gurney as Vanessa is trying to help him as they talk. Vanessa says the robots want to make Abby like them. After a scene with Abby, we hear Vanessa tell Mike about the owner of the restaurant.
His name is William Afton.
She then shows him a photo of the owner wearing his own costume, the owner being William Afton. But we also learn he is Vanessa's father. She knew what her father was doing, even about Mike's brother, as it was William who killed him. Vanessa gives Mike some keys to her cop car, which I guess wherever they were was far from the restaurant. He arrives at the restaurant, sneaking his way in, when one of the robots takes Abby to another suit, the one they want her to become, but she fights back, and Mike arrives, using a taser gun on the bot to stop it. After more scenes of running and fighting for their lives, this is when William Afton shows up, all dressed up.
You couldn't just leave it alone, could you? Lucky me!
This is when we learn Steve is in fact William Afton. As Vanessa confronts her father, Mike realizes and tells Abby the drawings on the wall is how William is controlling the bots. Vanessa is stabbed by William as Abby places a new drawing on the wall, lights it up, the drawing showing them that William was the one that killed them all.
Look at the nasty things that you have become. Look how small you are, how worthless you are. You are wretched, rotten little beast. I made you.
The robots take William as Abby and Mike, still alive, Vanessa leave the building. After this, we see Abby in school playing, and Mike visits Vanessa in hospital. Back at their home, as Mike and Abby are eating, we see a scene of a young Freddy boy looking, and William as he moves this, then concludes the movie. This movie I saw late, but then I did love it. As someone who had only watched parts of the games and watched Matt Pat's timeline video of the series, this movie was a surprise, from the effects to the characters. Each character had motives, each character is well acted. The story is simple, yes, but it's amazing and done perfectly. And I, for one, can't wait to see what the sequel has in store. So that said, I will be giving the movie a 9 out of 10. I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, and I know the movie is probably a lot condensed because of the fans, and it's wanting fans of the games, and a lot of your general audiences are not gonna care about the games and stuff, so that doesn't matter. But overall, I think this movie was well done, and from what I've seen of early reviews for the second, critics are outspoken yet again by the casual audience and stuff like that. I know that I probably get called a movie critic, but then again, I just refer myself as a reviewer. I review movies, I give my thoughts, and overall, end of the day, it's my opinion. You have a different opinion. Well, everybody, hope you did enjoy that video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I am back, and we will be doing more videos, and I am hoping to also upload a lot more gaming content, and also looking into doing other types of things. Over at the podcast side, we will be bringing back the Slasher Cast Horror Awards yet again, and we'll be doing that this year. So I hope you did enjoy today's video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. And also, let me know in the comments what you thought about this movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Have you seen the second yet, or not? No spoilers, please. Thank you very much. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Remember, keep on slashing, keep watching horror, and we'll see you horror fans later.
Whatever you do, Don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?